Hey Vikes, I'm Erin and you're watching SVTV.
We are making stories by teens, for teens. Creating a platform, finding character, and giving others a voice. This is SVTV.
Haley caught up with Mrs. Martinez. Let's go check it out.
Hey Vikes, I'm here with Miss Martinez today to talk about today, which is Cinco de Mayo. So, what is it?
Alright, so Cinco de Mayo is known to a lot of Americans as Mexican Independence Day, and that's actually totally wrong. A lot of Americans have no idea what Cinco de Mayo is, so I'm really glad that you're going to tell everybody about it. So what it is it's actually a battle between the French and the Mexicans. When the French came, Napoleon's army came to try to get control of Mexico. And so what happened today in history was there was a huge battle in a city called Puebla, and the Mexicans won, overthrowing the French, and so it's called the Battle of Puebla, and it happened on the 5th of May, and that's where the whole thing came from. So in Mexico, they have a lot of parades and stuff, especially in the city and state of Puebla, and then it's a national holiday in Mexico.
Perfect. So, who celebrates it and how exactly do they celebrate?
Right, so it's basically just Mexico and us. So no one else, it's kind of like how other people wouldn't celebrate Thanksgiving. You know, it's just kind of like that's our holiday for what it is. And then, so Mexico obviously celebrates it because it's a battle that happened there. What happened with the U.S. is we are consumers. The U.S. just puts its claws in things and decides that it's a great opportunity to make some money. And so a lot of tequila companies, who are all Mexican, by the way, and Mexican beer and all of that, they decided to capitalize on the holiday. And so typically on Cinco de Mayo, you'll see a lot of drink specials, and sometimes there's Cinco de Mayo parties, all with Mexican theme, but a lot of people just don't even know why they're celebrating.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, just one little tidbit, just to be just aware of when you dress up as other people's cultures and stuff like that. Make sure that you're not committing a cultural appropriation, and I don't know, just have that awareness. I think that a lot of Mexicans in general are really warm and open, and they just kind of to welcome everything in, and so there's not huge problems, but as my husband said, he said it's kind of like how on St. Patrick's Day everybody all of a sudden is Irish and stuff like that. So yeah, just kind of that awareness, but have a good time.
All right, perfect. Well, thank you for sharing some knowledge on Cinco de Mayo, and I hope that everyone is now informed and will appropriately celebrate the holiday. So, all right, well, thank you. Now back to your anchors.
Thanks, Haley. Now onto your daily announcements. If you plan on attending prom this summer, please register on Schoology. If you're interested in joining the players, there is an application on Schoology. Contact Mr. Stauffer with any questions. Washburn Tech testing starts up this week. Fill out the application and call to set up a time.
Oh hi, I didn't see you there. Welcome back to Forza Horizon 3. Forza Horizon 3 is in the Forza Horizon series, numbered the third game in it. And within that series of games, one game was on Xbox 360, the first one, and then 2, 3, and 4 were on Xbox One. The Forza series technically started as Forza Motorsport, starting on the original Xbox. Then came to the Xbox 360, with the one most people remember being Forza Motorsport 4, and then Horizon 1, Motorsport 5, Horizon 2, Motorsport 6, Horizon 3, Motorsport 7, Horizon 4.
So my thoughts regarding Forza Horizon 3 are, it was an overall good game. It had some flaws, but it also had some really good things that put it in my good graces. I started playing it around early April to May 2018, which by now seems like a really long time ago. For me, it had a really short time limit on it because Forza Horizon 4 was right around the corner, and I got the pre-order edition of that. And my favorite thing about the game is that it would probably be all the activities you can do in it and the bucket list. I just now thought of it. That is my favorite thing to do in Forza Horizon 3. It's a whole entire set of challenges you can do. There's over 30 of them. You can... one of them has to get you from the Outback, which the game's set in Australia, all the way to Surfer's Paradise in less than a minute and a half, I think. My least favorite thing is that there was only one car meet, which they got rid of before they went to Forza Horizon 4, which that was something really cool, being able to have online drag races and create an online session, and seeing all your friends' cars in one row and have it going around the car and seeing everything about them, yada yada yada. It was just really good. And on the expansions for Hot Wheels and Blizzard Mountain, I didn't really play Blizzard Mountain that much, but it was okay. They added in a couple new cars here and there. They made a whole entire new system of earning credits and stuff like that. Yeah, it wasn't that good. Hot Wheels, OMG, that was the best DLC hands down ever. You were in Hot Wheels, you're able to do all this sort of stuff. You're able to go and basically you're able to take any car you want and transform it into a Hot Wheels. You can go doing loop-de-loops, you can go doing almost anything. And there are a few glitches in the game that I am aware of. One of them is an infinite speed glitch, where if you get one wheel going over 210 miles an hour and the rest and the other three staying at one constant speed, you can get it going over 300 miles an hour, I think. And I think that's it.
I knew we'd find it. We always do. Whoa, cool! It's a Volvo, but what a Volvo. Front engine, rear drive sports car. And if it's the one I think it is, it's famous. Come on, let's get it out of here. Go away! Go away! I can't work with you watching. I'll call you when it's ready.
That game looks like fun. Now over to Zoey with the weather after this quick commercial break.
Hey, I'm gonna go home and watch some Disney Plus. See you tomorrow. Be safe. There's supposed to be a nasty storm.
We're tracking round 2 of winter weather this week. Look at this.
Good afternoon, Vikings. As most of you probably noticed, yesterday we had quite an eventful day when it comes to the weather. we had wind gusts reaching up into the 80s, knocking down trees and power lines, and some of you may have been without power, and we had quarter-sized hail. Now the good news is that all the severe weather seems to be out of the area for a couple days, and today is going to be very, very nice outside, so I highly recommend going outside and enjoying the nice temperatures. As you can see, Thursday we are seeing a 60% chance of rain. I don't see this being too severe like yesterday's storm, but just a little bit of rain to be on the lookout for. For your SVTV 7-day forecast, like I said earlier, we are finally leveling out into the 60s and possibly dipping down into the 50s a couple days coming up. Now back to your anchor.
Thanks, Zoe. That's all for today, Vikes. Have a great rest of your day.
I hate this channel. Ow!